What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. So we gotta talk about what happened tonight at Saturday night's main event. More importantly, we gotta talk about what happened in that retirement match of John Cena versus Gunther. Now, ever since that match concluded, okay, the crowd over there at Saturday night's main event were pissed off, bro. They were going crazy. They were booing Triple H and even letting them have it in the post-show interview, saying things like AEW and a couple other things that I won't repeat because they get my video demonetized, but it was things that got Triple H rattled, even to the point where Triple H even tried to troll the fans, which is something we don't see all the time. But then we see the IWC, and they're pretty upset about what happened in that match. And the IWC being upset is not a new thing, but a lot of them are upset because, for one, John Cena lost the match. Number two, they're upset because he lost the match and he tapped out when his moniker is never give up. Number three, they're upset that he lost and he tapped out and he did it with a smile on his face like a cartoon character. They're pretty upset about all of that. So what I want to talk about tonight is whether WWE gave him the proper send-off by having him tap out, lose, and doing it with a smile on his face. So before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into this, okay? So I'm going to talk about each part of what people are upset about and kind of give you what I think about the whole send-off. So number one, let's talk about the fact that he lost this match. This isn't new, okay? We've seen this happen before. I know Sting won his retirement match in AEW. I understand that, right? And I know Undertaker won his retirement match as well. But we've seen this happen before. We've seen Shawn Michaels lose to the Undertaker in his retirement match. Obviously, it was, a match to determine what was going to happen to Shawn Michaels' career. We've seen Baron Corbin beat Kurt Angle in his retirement match in an attempt to elevate Baron Corbin. Didn't really work out that well, but that was the attempt. We also saw Stone Cold Steve Austin, prior to his match against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, he lost his retirement match against The Rock, right? So people losing in a retirement match as a send-off isn't anything new to me. Personally, that didn't bother me at all. The other part people were upset about is that he tapped out, and he tapped out with a smile on his face. Now, John Cena tapping out, that was the story going into this match. Gunther went on First Take. He said it in the microphone on Monday Night Raw that he was going to tap out John Cena. So that was the story. I know people wanted him to pass out and savior him or whatever the case may be. But this is an opportunity to make Gunther a generational heel. I mean, he retired Goldberg, however way you want to feel about him. And then for him to beat John Cena in a way that fans didn't want it to happen is WWE's way of hitting the reset button as far as what they screwed up when it came to Gunther after he lost to Jey Uso, because he got real soft. So now they got him running through people in the tournament, people, that we wanted to win, which I think they purposely did in order to get fans upset about it. And then to beat people's hero, to beat him by tapping him out. I even saw a video where Gunther was walking to the truck or to the bus, and the fans are following him, just yelling things at him. This is what they want. They want a generational heel. And this is one thing that WWE has had an issue with, is creating a heel that people don't like. They've been doing this for a long time. They keep creating these likable heels. And outside of The Rock in the whole Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns situation going into WrestleMania, and maybe Dominic Mysterio, there really isn't any heels that people actually hate. So Gunther is becoming that person. And I kind of like this for him, right? We don't really get that many, as I said. And to the point of John Cena smiling on the tap, it's not that serious, guys, man. I mean, the tap out and the smile, I'm sure both of those are creative decisions that John Cena made himself, right? And for me, when I saw him smile at the tap out, I'm like, okay, this is just him accepting the fact that it's over. I know his whole thing is never give up. I understand that. I have it on this shirt. I have it on that one. But it's just showing that the character, the wrestler of John Cena has concluded. And by Gunther having him tap out, it's kind of burying that moniker that he's carried this whole entire time. The character is kind of, in a sense, killing the character in a sense, right? So now Gunther get to absorb all this heel heat. And I know a lot of people want to place the blame on Triple H, but I get it, but at the same time, I feel like this is something John Cena would have wanted. I don't have anything to support it, but it feels like it's something he wanted. Is there some things I would have changed in this match to make it a little bit better? Absolutely, but the finish of the match was done pretty well. I don't think it's a problem at all. Honestly, I think it was a great way to send John Cena off if they book Gunther properly post this. If they don't do what they did with Gunther after he lost to Jey Uso, right now, Gunther is red hot as a heel. And if they want to elevate some baby faces, he will be the person to have them have a feud with. This will be a great opportunity for any babyface to try to take down a person who couldn't take down John Cena, and or this person that John Cena couldn't take down, this person that Goldberg couldn't take down. And if they build Gunther as like this kind of Terminator type of dude, then this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. Right now, people are not going to understand it because they're really emotional, or because they've seen a lot of people complain online. And again, as I told you guys before, a lot of people like to just regurgitate anger and talk about what they don't like, and that's fine. They can have their own opinion, but my opinion, I don't think this is a bad way to do it. I don't think it was a bad way to do it. And the fact that people are so upset about it is what I think they actually wanted. They actually want this to happen. And they're going to use this. They're going to use this anger towards the company, towards Gunther. Personally, I would, if I was Triple H, I would try to do a Vince McMahon angle with somebody. Obviously, he can't wrestle, but to try to be the bad guy who's the boss. But overall, I loved it. It was the show was great. I don't mind how it ended. It was great effort by John Cena. You know, it wasn't his best match during his retirement tour. That still has to go to AJ Styles. And if you were to say Cody Rhodes, I wouldn't be mad at that either. But overall, I thought it was done well. I thought it was done right. But anyway, I got to go to sleep. It's late at night. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute. Peace. Have a great day.